Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video guys, I want to do two things. One, I'm going to compare Ethereum mining today versus Ethereum mining a month ago and see what the numbers will show us. And the second thing, I want to do upgrade on my Ethereum contract with Genesis Mining with your codes so I can continue to support you back. And while I'm talking about support, I really want to thank you. The support you've been giving me guys has been overwhelming on my YouTube channel and also on Genesis Mining using my 3% discount code. I really can't thank you enough, and I'm doing my very best to produce great content for you guys, and obviously to use your codes when I'm doing upgrades as well. So let's begin with the comparing and see what the numbers say. Now I've looked at the numbers already guys, and I'll tell you what we're about to see may shock you and hopefully may help you make a decision of should you actually start mining Ethereum if you haven't so far, or maybe if you are, maybe you'll give you some boost to possibly upgrade your rig or your Genesis mining contract, or if you're with another company. So the first thing I want to look at before we look at the actual number is quickly look at the market. And as we can see guys, Ethereum is doing very well at $260. That is a very good price. I'm happy looking at that. I personally believe, and if you've been following me, you know very well, I'm a big believer Ethereum has big things coming up, and I think the price will go at least $500 by the end of the year. Some of you are even thinking $1,000, so that would be very nice. The rest of the market is also doing very well. Bitcoin at 2,800, Ethereum Classic 17, Litecoin 30, Dash 146. Dash, I love when I see Dash at that price, because obviously I'm upgrading my Genesis mining with Dash, so when the price is high, I'm spending less Dash. Stratis coin, which I'm currently looking into, it's doing very well as well. Monero, Steam is having some steam, 44% increase, $2.34. Bitcoin, Digibyte is also doing well. Yeah, Dogecoin, a bit of a downfall, but it is doing also well. Zcash is matching Ethereum in terms of price, 260. But this video is about Ethereum, so let's look at the rest of the numbers. In order to do the videos, we obviously have to look at the difficulty, and back on 7th of May guys, the difficulty was about 350, let's say. Yeah, there it is, about 350, 300. So I've already put, by the way, the numbers in. So for the sake of the video, I'm gonna use 500 mega hashes. However, you can do your calculations with the mega hashes you are possibly thinking of, let's say, upgrading, or with the mega hashes you're having in order to give you the exact profit numbers. But the reason I want to use 500 mega hashes because I do currently have 500 mega hashes with my mining rigs. So, I want to see what they're really producing me. But let's quickly look at if anyone was to buy 500 mega hashes with Genesis mining, how much would that really cost? So 14,000 if obviously they use my 3% discount code. That will actually be $420 discount minus 14,000, and you're looking at $13,520. Of course, you can go with any other cloud mining company, or you can, like myself, build yourself mining rigs. But currently, if you want to build a mining rig, it's so difficult. Everything is sold out, especially the GPUs everywhere around the world. I'm overwhelmed from you guys asking me to help you, but sadly, simply there is no cards anywhere, so it's very difficult at the moment. So if you are unable to build one, I think Genesis mining is a great option to go for. It is a bit more expensive, but I think still plenty of money to be made with those contracts. Now the next thing, I'm gonna look into the price, so we can obviously see what was worth one Dash back on 7th of May, which is $96, and as we've seen today, it's worth 260. So the difficulty is shooting high, but the price is also increasing, and this is where it's very important, these two things to work that way. So despite the difficulty going up, it's very important also for the price of Ethereum to go up. Now this is, guys, I advise people when they mine to try to hold as much as they can, because we can clearly see the price is increasing, and if the price hits 500 or 1,000, you're gonna need less coins because the difficulty is increasing, so we're gonna be mining less. But if the price is going up, we could still be making very good profits even with less coins. Now let's look at then the calculation for back on the 7th of May. So 500 mega hashes with 350 difficulty is not power cost, because obviously I'm using Genesis mining for the calculation. If you are, let's say, having a power, electricity cost, you can obviously put it here and give you your numbers. So hit calculate, and let's look at what would have been mining back on 7th of May. So we would have get ourselves 225 coins for the year, but we can clearly see they're reducing because of the difficulties. But for the sake of the video, we're just going to look at the numbers back then in comparison to the numbers today. So 225 coins, guys. This price obviously is wrong, because this is the price with today price of Ethereum. So we're going to calculate 225 coins, guys, and we're going to times it by 96 back then, and it is $21,000, guys. This is what would be calculated and what we would have been making back on 7th of May. $21,000 profit per year, which is not bad if, let's say, you go with Genesis mining, because this is a 2-year contract, so still plenty of money to be made. But as I said, the big risk is obviously holding the coins, but this risk could really turn up to be much profitable. Now let's move on with today mining. 650 difficulty. Let's quickly look at 650 minus the 350 back then. A big increase of 265 terahash increase within a month, but also the price has increased. So let's look at the number. And stay put, guys, you could be surprised. So hit the calculate. Now I know you are tempted to look at the first the dollar signs, because obviously that's what's the most important in a way for us. But let's look at first the coins, guys. 128 coins. So as we can see, almost 100 coins decreased from a month ago. But because of the price, damn, look at the profit, guys. $34,000. So that is an increase of about $12,000 in comparing to a month ago. So if anyone was to come and let's say, or if anyone was to tell you guys, no, it's not profitable, you're crazy, it's not, Ethereum, it's not profitable, difficulty is too high, and all that, you can clearly see it with your own, eyes, that it's actually more profitable to mine Ethereum today than a month ago. Now, of course, a month ago, if you started, you would have accumulate more coins, so therefore, of course, you will have more money. But if you was to start today, and if you were to compare it back then, you can clearly see that the profits now are higher than back then, despite the reduce of the coins and despite this high difficulty. So imagine, guys, because I know the difficulty will rise, and imagine after a year, let's say you sign up today and you get yourself 500 mega hashes, and you only mine for the rest of the year only 50 coins, guys. Because obviously the difficulty drastically changes, and you only get yourself 50 coins for the next year. I know also, by the way, post is coming, but we don't know when. We don't know what exactly will happen. So don't get posts getting kind of like in your way of not really mining Ethereum. There's plenty of money to be made, and the Ethereum contract, if let's say you're with Genesis mining, if that's come that it is not profitable to mine Ethereum, or it's not possible anymore with this Genesis mining, will swap it to something else. But let's concentrate on this. So 50 coins, and if let's say if the price hits $1,000, guys, because I think it could, and a lot of people actually believe it could. I also believe, but I don't know exactly when. You can clearly see just with 50 coins, you're still gonna make even better dollar returns than even now. So there you have it, guys. It's still a very profitable to mine Ethereum. If you haven't already, or if you're thinking of upgrading, me personally, I think Ethereum is probably the best contract currently on Genesis mining. A huge potentials despite the rising difficulty. As long as the price of Ethereum is rising, I'm happy, because I can clearly see I'm making more and more despite of me accumulating less and less in terms of coins. Now I know there's risk involved, so you should be aware of that. Anything could happen. Ethereum could suddenly fall down and be worth only $100. But if that was to happen, I'm just going to keep holding. And eventually, I know Ethereum will get where I need to be in order to make huge profits. And that for me is at least $500, maybe even $1,000 and I can really hit it big, and you can also hit it big, guys. So there you have it, 34,128 coins. Today date 7th of June 2017, comparing to 225 coins times by $96 back on 17th of May, only $21,000. So definitely still very, very profitable to get involved with Ethereum if you haven't already. Well, with that said, guys, let's do the next thing, and that was, as I said, for me to do an upgrade with your codes. What I'm going to be doing, guys, I'm going to use two codes, one mega hash, terahash each, well, sorry, mega hash, because if you've been following me, I did say I've got a few codes I want to run through, and what I want to do is I want to do everyday upgrade, and with the payments I'm getting, by the way, quickly I'll show you something, just so I can get more and more payments. I have allocated my Bitcoin power to getting paid in Dash, so therefore I'm getting paid more and more, so I can obviously receive more money, and then I can do more upgrades quicker, so then I can obviously support you back. So don't worry, guys, it is I want to do all these codes. I've got more codes, by the way, so that's not the full list. I'm going to do all these codes, and I'm going to do the rest of the codes, 1 mega hash each. Then I'm going to repeat, and keep going, guys, keep continuing upgrading. And if it's not Ethereum, then it's going to be something else, but for now Ethereum, it's the way for me to go. So let me get the first code, 1 mega hash, and I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna use Dash for the payments. So Dash, and as you can see, very cheap in terms of how many Dash I'm spending, because of obviously the high price. Okay, should accept it, hopefully. Yep, it's so, I hate when you see the promo code not accepted and you're wondering why. But it's always nice when the code is immediately accepted, so you don't have to go and look why maybe it's not accepted. Come on, Genesis Mining. People got other things to do, and they don't want to hang out for too long. Alright, well, it does happen sometimes, guys. You want to do an upgrade, and then suddenly Genesis Mining just gets stuck for some reason. I hate it when that happens, and this time it looks like it's stuck for a bit longer than normally it does. Let's just hope. Okay, yeah, we threw, which is nice. For a moment I thought maybe I'm gonna have to log. So I've got $72, guys, so plenty of money for me to do the 2 mega hashes upgrade with 2 codes. So with the discount, guys, which I'm very helpful, I am spending less than 2.02 Dash for the upgrade, and 3 cents obviously mining network fee. So the first one is done. Let's move on for the next one, because obviously I don't want to drag the video for too long. Upgrade hash power, 1 mega hash again. I've got a few codes to run through, guys, so obviously I'm doing my very, very best to run through all of them. And then I'm gonna start repeating them and continue, guys, to grow and support you back, because you're supporting me as well. I do have a bit of a Bitcoin, guys, and if you haven't seen my other videos in regards to, I'm going to show you something in a moment, and why I'm not in a position to use my Bitcoin. If I was, I would have upgrade with it as well, so I can use more codes, but unfortunately at the moment I'm not. But while we're waiting for Genesis Mining, obviously, quickly, guys, as you've just seen one more time, it's definitely very, very profitable to mine Ethereum. And as we've just seen, guys, it's actually more profitable today than it was a month ago, despite the 265 terahash increase in a month. But obviously the price is increasing very well as well, so that helps. And a $12,000 profit increase, I'm happy with that. Now, if anyone you want to input something that maybe I didn't cover, or something you want to obviously suggest, feel free to do in the comment section. We can all learn from each other, guys. And yeah, there you have it, guys. 2 upgrades, and I've still got $16 left, which is very nice. With the day payments from Genesis Mining, hopefully I'll get again over 60, so I can do another 2 upgrades and continue with the codes, guys. Now let me quickly show you. I have about $216 worth of Bitcoin. However, when I want to send them, guys, and look at this fee, So it's crazy. I ain't gonna say, obviously spend that amount of fee to upgrade. I would love to upgrade, and I'll spend every single Bitcoin I had here if the network mining fee was fair, guys. Let's say $1, $2, I wouldn't mind, but $67 to spend all my money is just crazy. So definitely not worth it. One final thing, guys. Let's quickly recap the price. Still standing at 260. As you can see, a lot of other coins are falling, but Ethereum is doing very well. Staying put. So yeah, do the calculation for yourself, guys. Check out the numbers. You've seen what I did. Definitely very, very profitable. 34,000 per year. It's very good. This will obviously decrease in terms of coins, but as long as the price is rising, this could actually be much, much more even. So thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoy the channel, feel free to subscribe. And also, if you do want to, support me on the Genesis mining journey, feel free to do so as well. You can find my quote in the description and the comment section. I'll be very grateful. And as you see, I am doing my best to upgrade as much as I can. I'm spending, guys, pretty much everything I earn. This is pretty much all I have. I do have some coins in my Ledger Nano West, but I've recouped this from the mining rig, and obviously it's only fair for me to obviously put some aside so I can obviously pay back on my investments that I'm putting into the mining rigs and to Genesis mining. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.